What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy, Cinco Banston, man. Trying to get 100 grand. You know I got the plan. Hold up. You know I got the plan, and I can't do it without you. Hey, salute. Salute to everybody, man. Hey, it's Cinco de Mayo in this motherfucker, man. It's Cinco de Mayo, man. Happy Cinco de Mayo. It's my day, man. We gonna celebrate, man. Yes, Lord. We gonna celebrate. I'm glad y'all here with me. Hold up. Get that thing up out of there. We gonna get that thing up out of there. It's Cinco de Mayo. Yes, Lord. How y'all doing out there today? Hold on, let me get this camera, dude. Righteous. There we go. How y'all doing out there today? Happy Cinco de Mayo. And all that good stuff. Your boy is here to celebrate with you. You dig? Yes, sir. I'm here to celebrate with you. We in this thing. Now, my boy G-Eazy. My boy G-Eazy. You got some splendor, Toto. You got some splendor, Toto. Now, they didn't hit my boy G-Eazy with some allegations. And we finna see what it do, because we don't play with that weird stuff. Especially not on Cinco de Mayo. On no day. We don't play with that weird stuff. And if you're doing weird stuff, you're getting exposed. So we, today, G-Eazy. Let's see what's happening. What?
Vegas trip, makeup, all inclusive.
Every day's a class in this kingdom.
G-Eazy just got accused of some really horrific things
Before we get into this, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification, drop me a hype. Let me know you rocking with Cinco Banston, man. And we going to keep this good content going, man. Hey, but listen, I hope y'all enjoy this, man. We going to commentate. Happy Cinco de Mayo. You feel me?
before he was set to go on tour. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this G-Eazy situation. A couple of years ago, G-Eazy made a grave mistake, and that grave mistake has led to pretty serious allegations and hit pieces being made about him right now. And the grave mistake he made was rejecting a woman that he wasn't interested in.
Okay, since G-Eazy's going on tour, I have a story to tell about him. And to this day, I don't know if I got treated that way because I was black or because I was ugly. I still don't know. So I lived in Tampa, Florida at the time, and we used to go to this place called Water, WTR, all the time. And he was having a show there. So it was like 2021, I think in like August. I went, I met with a bunch of friends.
I heard about that club, man. Hey, that Miami club, I heard about that one, but let's keep going,
We all got drunk, G-Eazy went on. I was your fangirl. I mean it. You know, your girl stuck my I mean it. I was up there like, woo, woo, woo. I was recently single too, and I said, I'm gonna go to VIP booth with G-Eazy. I asked my friend Willie, I'm like, yo, how do I get in there? He's drunk. He said, I don't know, but I'll walk you up there. So he walks me up there, like where the security guard is. He leaves, he's drunk. I go to the security guard, and I'm like, yo, how can I get in this VIP? I'm new to the game. I was like just like getting into like being a hot girl. I didn't know the game. Me and the security guard kikiing, and he thought I was funny. I've always been funny. All ends up, I give him $50 so he can let me in the VIP. Whatever. So I get in, I end up talking to the girls, like the girls, I was making friends with the girlies. G-Eazy comes in the VIP now. I'm starstruck, right? I'm starstruck. I'm looking at him, he's like saying hi to all the girls, like I'm trying to act cool. I'm trying to, like not look at him, like sip my drink, and like not look at him and stuff. And then he comes over and he says hi to my friend. I guess they had like known each other before. And then he looks at me and he does this. He goes, walks away. When I say humbled, at that time, humbled?
He didn't like her. That's understandable. He didn't like her. Let's go.
I said, it was my villain arc. It was like where I was like, oh, I ain't that bad.
Her name is not important. The only thing you really need to know about this woman is her entire content is how much of a hoe she is and how she's so hot that men with blue checks want her, but she doesn't want them. But she's so thirsty that they are inboxing her that she screenshots every message from a blue check and posts it on her Instagram for validation. That's all you need to know about her. Right? But apparently, G-Eazy not thinking she was attractive or fine was her villain origin story to be one of the greatest human pieces of you-know-what online.
Oh, I need to get finer. And not to say that G-Eazy is fine. At that time, I was obsessed with it. Now I know, cornball. He always was looking like SpongeBob when he went to prom. Like, cornball. But now I know, you know what I mean? Like, I would never put myself in that predicament again. Now I'm because I'm blessed being in my DMs and being cornballs. Like, I'm so honored to be here now. And, like, thank God G-Eazy didn't do anything with me back then. I feel like I needed that. Sometimes you need to be sat on your ass. Because you need to make moves that are in other directions. And like I said, to this day, I don't know if it was because I was the only girl of color. There was an Asian girl. There was one Asian.
She must have really been infatuated with Jeezy, but that happens when you a star. You get lots of girls, and the race thing could be true, but you know, come on, man. We need something more than that. You got to make it juicy for her.
Asian girl there. So to this day, I don't know if it was because I was a color or if I was ugly. Easy to the day I like legit lost a true down fan because of that day, because of the way he treated me that day. You know, don't be a stank ass. Don't be a stank ass. Okay? Because karma don't eat your ass up.
This might be out of my wheelhouse. I can't begin to imagine what goes on in the mind of a groupie. But I would imagine what took place here is in her little town, in the little community she's from, right? In her community of 4s and 5s, she's probably top notch, right? She probably rises to the cream of the crop of 5s. But when she goes to interact with somebody who has seen the world, who's well traveled, who have women flaunting over him, that man looks at her as if she's weak, and she's never been told she's weak, and she don't measure up, you fall. Well, and again, I can understand how that might hurt the ego of a young, aspiring groupie. But under no circumstances, all right, should that be the reason why you still hold a vendetta years later, so spiteful that you're willing to destroy this man's life because he didn't find you attractive? This is new levels of psychotic. I've never in my life seen anything like this before. So because G-Eazy...
Now look, I understand what Flacco's saying. I do, I get it. But if he did wrong, I don't give a damn what she felt. Put his ass out there.
Rejected her. She dropped this video speaking on G-Eazy, rejected her. So then after she dropped this video, other women began to send her, I guess, testimonies of their interaction with G-Eazy. And with zero vetting, zero research, zero investigation whatsoever into any of these claims, as far as she knows, it could be random faceless trolls DMing her made-up stories. She went on her Instagram with hundreds of thousands of followers and dropped videos that did millions of views accusing G-Eazy of horrific things.
So I came out with a story time yesterday about G-Eazy, about how he looked me up and down and I couldn't tell if it was because I was black or because I was ugly. Well, we decided it was none of that, because G-Eazy is not racist, he loves black girls, and I wasn't ugly. But that is the least interesting thing about what I'm about to tell you. Trigger warning, sexual assault. I had about 19 people DM me stories about this man, unprovoked. I did not ask for these stories, so I'm about to read you for legal purposes. These are alleged. I, however, believe all women, but for legal purposes, these are all alleged.
You believe all women? You don't think none of them can lie? Oh, man.
Do y'all see how disgusting this is? So you dropped a story where conveniently, in this story, you are talking about your villain origin story and how you hate this man because he rejected you. And then a day later, you get 19 women DM'd you, right? Stories about G-Eazy essaying them. First off, like that number seems random as hell. Secondly, you don't see anything problematic with random women on the internet I have zero history with. I don't know from a can of paint. I can't even confirm if these women are actual human beings. Sending me messages of accounts of events that I have not investigated, I have not vetted, I have not done not an iota of research on, but I'm gonna plaster it to my audience while telling them we believe all women. So everything they're saying, take it as the truth, while simultaneously saying, hey, listen, man, I don't want to get sued for allegedly. You is gonna get your karma, bro.
Pay attention, okay? Yo, I'm from the Bay. He went to Berkeley High with my friends, and he's a total cokehead loser. Feel free to tell everyone. I was a guest of ASAP Ferg, and this is when they went on tour together. I want to say it was 2016, 2017. Anyway, Ferg and I were friends, and I was at this after party, and G-Eazy came up to me, and like 3 of my white girlfriends, he was so aggressively nobody. And this cornball tried kicking me out of the party because I called him out for being a cornball when he treated me poorly. I was amongst like 4 women of color at this party. Yeah, it worked out though, because Ferg's people are like, they're like, no, she's good, she's a guest. Hated G-Eazy ever since. Not going to hold you, I saw your post about G-Eazy and I would tell you he's a weirdo. I'm from a town near him, like 45 minutes away, and in California, that's not far. And my best friend went to the same high school as him, and she was a sophomore, he was a senior type. Girl, he's one of those grown-ass men that lingers around the high school after he graduated, like around 2021-ish. He was like kicking it with high schoolers, still like full-on smoke circles. Me and my bestie had to hit refresh on our minds because why the f*** don't hang out with adults? And in the group of children, he deadass would act hot. Mind you, in Oakland, there's plenty of actual dope-ass rappers, and this man is still riding the Tumblr girl wave. I don't know. I just always had weird energy from dude, but low-key.
They say he was 21, hanging with the kids in high school, allegedly. But this sound like hate mail. They sent her something.
Some of his music. I hooked up with him and he assaulted me. He's a terrible person. Ripped all of my clothes off of my body and left me there alone to figure out how to get home, naked. I asked her what.
See, now that ain't, come on now, that's a person saying that. Where did that person at?
This was, she said, maybe 4 years ago in 2021, 2022. He's an absolute piece of, everyone seems to have similar stories. They came into the penthouse in NOLA one night and sat in a VIP section. Girls were coming and going, which I thought was kind of strange. They weren't throwing money, they were literally in there to solicit girls to be their third for the night, and literally no one wanted to go home with them, so they left. With no money in hand. Yes, he's sick. Him and his manager trapped me and my friend on their tour bus when we were 19, and his manager essayed my friend, then told her to not speak of it because he had a wife.
I'm not here to defend G-Eazy. I'm not here to tell you these allegations are true or they're false. That's not my place. What I am...
Whoa! Hey, listen. I ain't said they did. But what y'all think? That's what I want to know. What y'all think? I done heard some stuff that foul on the play a couple times. That last one though, tore my clothes off of me, ran out. The other girl said he essayed my friend or something. Did she say? Hold on, let's see.
coming and going, which I thought was kind of strange. They weren't throwing money, they were literally in there to solicit girls to be their third for the night, and literally no one wanted to go home with them, so they left. With no money in hand. Yes, he's sick. Him and his manager trapped me and my friend on their tour bus when we were 19, and his manager essayed my friend, then told her to not speak of it because he had a wife.
I'm not here to defend G-Eazy. I'm not here to tell you these allegations are true or they're false. That's not my place. What I am here to say is there's something really disturbing.
Tell us something, Flacco. You be knowing everything. You get all the shit, Flacco. All of a sudden, you don't know, Flacco. Tell us something, Flacco.
Really wrong with somebody finding glee and joy in revealing and exposing unvetted SA allegations on somebody who is a notable public figure because that public figure rejected him. The amount of glee she has reading this and smiling and if these things is true, if these women went through this, if G-Eazy was in his 20s coming back and messing with like sophomores in high school, then
Lock his ass under the jail.
this should have been forwarded to the police. It should have. If
Burn him at the stake.
those 19-year-olds were essaying on his tour bus,
Stone him.
it should have went to the police, but don't tell me he told you not to speak about it, so you kept quiet, but now you feel comfortable telling the world with 700,000 followers, but not the police. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. But the amount of glee that she gets from reading this, it's disturbing. And nobody should support this behavior. If those women are truly victims, tell them go get the help. Go put G-Eazy in prison if what he did is true.
Girl, this man is a coke vampire in 2017. Literally would be at parties like Count Cocula.
Count Cocula is diabolical. Count Cocula? He in that thing like, turn up.
Girl literally came into a room at a house party and he looked like this. Okay. Girl, okay. So I'm from the Bay. In high school, G-Eazy, aka Gerald, was big when I was a junior in high school. All the whites idolized him with crashes, kickbacks in Oakland, etc. Anyways, he was underage girls, allegedly. And I went to college. My roommate confirmed she knew a 17-year-old who after one of his performances out in the Bay. Anyways, he was too grown to be and hanging with 17-year-olds. Weird ass. I don't know how old he was in 2013, but we were all like 16, 17 at the time. I looked it up. He was 28, 29 in 2013. Screaming. Me too. Girl, I was in one of his music videos before COVID started, and he kept making out with the BG and the porn stars that were on set during scenes and in between. Then tried to call me over to him. I shook my head so fast, he looks at me and goes, no.
What is the BG? That's crazy. Only BG I know is Guan from New Orleans.
And I'm like, nah. He got so offended. So I don't have a super detailed story about him, but I've been around him with this guy I was dating that was his creative director. He has tiny feet and did a lot of blow. Unimpressed, to be honest. My friend's roommate in college, and he went on this college tour in 2013, and wham bam, chlamydia immediately. A girlfriend of mine met him as a minor at like 17, and still to this day, his assistant will hit her up when he's in town. I've actively been with her and when she's received a text. I saw some TikTok where he said that this was his move, but we were at an AVN after party. He was staring at me from across the room for like 10 minutes, geeks, leaning, comes over with his friend, doesn't speak to me, still staring, still not in this dimension, leans over, asks if I want to bathroom. Like, not cute. As an opening line, a few weeks later, the girl I was seeing is in his music video and hooks up with him. We broke up, she reaches out and says she had a clap from him. Time-wise, and I texted that you had sex with a rapper without a condom, which was a dick move of me. But him, everybody knows he's gross. Look at Tana Mojo's story of him knowing her and her friends were 16. But yeah, my joke is still, he tried with the clap thing. But yeah, that first line of his, my joke is still, he tried with the clap thing. But yeah, that first line of his really pissed me off because he said it as if he thought it was romantic, like I saw on TikTok, like I saw it on some TikTok interview or something. But that's his move. He just stares at girls to make them feel special. It worked until I realized he was needing the focal point to stand up straight. I had a coworker who swore he raped her friend after roofing them after a show.
Her even being involved in his quote-unquote victims' testimonies just damn near smeared the credibility of all of it. If these women would have came out void of her, and when it just came out and published their own testimonies without her, then they would probably have been treated differently. They probably would have been given, like more attention, more credit.
I understand that, but we can't just sweep this creep activity under the rug. Go do your research, Flacco. Come back. Let us know. Go do your damn research.
Wise? Well, because they went through her. And her initial video was essentially her being upset that G-Eazy didn't find her attractive or didn't want to take her home and bang her lights out, so she's upset that G-Eazy didn't want to F her. It's absurd, right? And these allegations to me are very, very, very serious. Very serious. And if they weren't presented by her, they would have been taken seriously. Now, if anything they're saying is true, hopefully they go to the proper
I don't care who it's presented by. Find out if the shit is true, Flacco.
channels and the proper authorities and get the help they need. But going through this lady right here is not the right choice, man. It's not the right. Nobody is taking your allegations seriously. If you go through somebody who has admitted they have a lifelong vendetta against somebody because they didn't want to have sex with them. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. That ain't really, that didn't really tell us. That didn't really tell us much. So he's the only person. G-Eazy was in jail, huh? I don't know, y'all. What y'all think about G-Eazy, man? Y'all think he did this? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. I don't know if the boy did it. I don't know if he did it, but it don't sound good. I tell you that. Whatever he's done to that young lady, apologize. Make a retractive statements. Because golly. All right, man, y'all let me know in the comments, man. This your boy Sicko Bastard, man. Trying to get 100 grand. You know I got the plan, and I can't do it without you. Hey, man, until the next one, have a blessed one.
I can't even trust my own mama, so I'm riding around town with the llama. Bitch, we about to drown. I can't even trust my own mama, so I'm riding around town with the llama. Bitch, we about to drown. Drop the